Summer Olympic Games are kicking off, which means that the legendary Team USA will take the court. But who are the best players on the team? In this video, we will rank all 12 members of the team. If you disagree with anything, please comment what you disagree with. Starting off the list at number 12, we have Drew Holiday. Holiday is one of the best guard defenders that we've ever seen, an in-your-face defender with the strength to bump you off your spots and the speed to cut off any driving angles. Holiday is willing to do whatever it takes for the win, which is why he is on this team over guys who may be more talented than him. At number 11, we have Derek White. If you were asked who the most complete player in the NBA is, you would certainly have to consider Derek White. White is one of the few players with no weaknesses. He can fit next to anyone, guard anyone, and can shoot it as well as anyone. Like Holiday, there may be more talented players than White, but none of them can fit as well next to stars and just do their job like White will. At number 10, we have Tyrese Halliburton. Hallie is looking more and more like the next great offensive engine. A superb passer with great vision and elite shooting makes Hallie one of the very best offensive players in the NBA. The Pacers' offense reflects this as they ranked first in points scored this past season. Hallie has already spearheaded a team to the conference finals, so it's safe to say his legacy is just starting. At number 9, we have Bam Adebayo. Bam is without argument a top 4 defender in the entire NBA. Bam has had the task of guarding some of the game's very best and has absolutely locked them up. It doesn't matter what position Bam is guarding, he's going to make life hell on anyone who's in front of him. Bam's defensive versatility and defensive dominance is a large reason the Heat are able to surprise a lot of teams in the playoffs. At number 8, we have Anthony Edwards. Ant is quickly emerging as one of the best playoff performers in the NBA, as it's been 3 years now, where his game has improved greatly come playoff time. We all know about Ant's scoring ability, but he is also an amazing point of attack defender, making him one of the best two-way players in basketball. A lot of people will want him higher, but the 7 in front of him are just too good. At number 7, we have Devin Booker. Booker does everything. An incredible scorer, shooter, a great playmaker, and one of the better pick-and-roll operators in the NBA, and is also an improving defender. Booker shows up in the playoffs every year as he's one of the most underrated postseason performers in the NBA. There is a lot of discussion on Ant versus Booker, but I think Booker, being a clear, better playmaker and scorer, exceeds Ant being a better defender. At number 6, we have Jason Tatum. Tatum has proved that he is capable of being the best player on a title team. Tatum's off-ball defense and his ability to guard 1 through 5 as well as anyone is a big reason why the Celtics are typically an elite defense. Tatum's improvement as a playmaker has been significant as this postseason cemented him as one of the very best playmakers in basketball. Whatever you think of Tatum, you cannot deny his greatness. At number 5, we have Steph Curry. Curry is the best shooter in the league and also one of the very best playmakers and overall scorers to this day. On the offensive end, you can very well make the argument that Curry to this day is the most complete offensive player we've ever seen. This ranking may be low to some, but this season, Curry's offensive production has dipped as well as his speed and even his defensive ability. Regardless, you cannot deny his greatness. At number 4, we have Kevin Durant. Durant is still perhaps one of the 3 best scorers in the NBA. One of the very best shooters in NBA history, packaged inside of a 7-footer with guard-like skills. Durant is just a problem. Though similar to Curry, Durant is showing a slight sign of decline, and it has affected his defense and efficiency a bit. Despite this, Durant is still at the top echelon of NBA players. At number 3, we have LeBron James. At 39 years old, LeBron is still undoubtedly on the upper echelon of players. You would be hard-pressed to find many players more impactful than LeBron, as the Lakers have looked like a G League team with him off the floor. LeBron has without a doubt took a huge step back defensively, but offensively he is still the same guy he always was and is inarguably both a top 10 scorer and playmaker in the NBA. At number 2, we have Anthony Davis. Perhaps the most disrespected player in the NBA is Anthony Davis. Davis is inarguably one of the 5 best defenders in the world, an incredibly versatile defender who is also one of the very best rim protectors in the NBA. Davis is also an incredible scorer and lob threat. This shows in the playoffs every year as Davis is quietly one of the very best postseason players in NBA history. I know people won't like this ranking, but I think the combination of Davis's scoring, defense, and postseason dominance puts him over the other guys behind him. At number one, we have Joel Embiid. The most hated player in the NBA is Joel Embiid, but this doesn't take away from his dominance. Embiid is without a doubt the best scorer on this team and is also a top 5 defender on the team. These last 3 years from Embiid have been legendary levels of dominance. Embiid's biggest knock on him was his postseason performance, and this season he silenced that, absolutely destroying one of the very best defenses in the New York Knicks for 6 games. Hate him or love him, you cannot deny that we are witnessing one of the greatest players in NBA history. And that concludes this list. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you disagree with in the comments below.